Let's shift our attention to developments in Stilfontein now, where the government has been ordered to start rescue operations there. An unknown number of illegal miners remain underground in a disused shaft. The government has thus far refused to assist efforts to bring them out. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba joins us live from there with this update. Good morning, Ziniko. What is the latest on the story?
Good morning, Mhlaba. So the latest on this particular Stilfontein rescue operation is the fact that now there is a court order which is really ordering government to start a rescue operation as soon as possible. And of course, this comes after one of the committee members with a family member who is still underground approached the Pretoria division of the High Court, where she seeked that the court must order government to urgently deploy rescue operators who are experts in these particular operations in Stilfontein to start with their work as soon as possible. You remember that the past week we've been talking about when exactly will the experts be taking over the rescue operations in Stilfontein, specifically at shaft number 10 and 11. So they did approach the court on urgent basis to have that order being granted successfully yesterday. And of course, then we understand, Mhlaba, that some of the conditions which led to that order, there was an engagement between the stakeholders, lawyers of Ms. Tom, but also lawyers from government, but also some aid organizations. They were asked to have a conversation in terms of what is it that is really frustrating these operations. And of course, the minutes of that meeting then were turned into an order. Hence, we've got that order which was issued yesterday. So that's where things are right now. But also the judge also, ordered the service provider, which will be the company that will be doing the rescue operations, to start the operations as soon as possible. So it seems as if there is some headway as far as the operations here are concerned, specifically when it comes to the operations by the rescue team. So the aid organizations and lawyers for human rights seem to be very, very happy. They are saying that this is a milestone. It is going to turn everything now upside down as far as the attitude they allege of government, which they allege that the government has been very, very skeptical. So let's take a listen to one of the leaders of the lawyers for human rights, Mr. Sebei, as he reacted to that court order.
The Pretoria High Court did not make a ruling specifically, but what the court did, it made a stern warning to the respondents in this government, in this situation, being obviously the owners and of course the state, to say that the court is not going to listen and entertain any argument that seeks to evade the responsibility to save the lives of these miners who are clearly trapped and who clearly desperately need food, water, and medication to stay alive, but also that there is a responsibility, therefore, for these parties to make sure that there is rescue.
That's Mr. Sebei Mhlaba coming from the lawyers for human rights. So what we do know, what we do understand from that order is the fact that now that service provider has said to the judge that they are ready to start with their operations as soon as financial commitments which were agreed upon are met. They can start today, they can start on Monday, but this weekend might be a bit of a challenge because there are heavy rains expected here in Stilfontein and surrounding areas throughout the weekend. But according to their response to the judge, they said that anytime they are ready, they just need that financial commitment to reflect on their accounts, and they'll definitely ensure that they deploy the necessary machinery and the manpower to Stilfontein.